Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for February the 18th to the 24th. This is if your sun, moon, or rising is in the sign of Gemini. I've already meditated, shuffled the cards, cut the deck, and we're ready for your spread. So I always go at the last minute what Spirit tells me, and I feel that I'm going to go ahead and do the Celtic cross on this one. All right, so we have you coming through as the Three of Wands. You're waiting on something. We have the Seven of Wands. Here we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. 10 of Wands. The Fool. Queen of Wands. This is so funny because I used a different deck because to be honest, I didn't like the reading before. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do a different deck. And some of these same cards are coming out. So I guess this message that's meant to be heard. So we're going to go with it. All right, so we have the Page of Swords here, in the hopes and fears. Outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. You guys are... Oh, this one came out in the reverse. Okay. Wow. All right. There is some communication. Some of you are not communicating with someone. This could be another Gemini. This is a decision that someone is making or you are making. And it's a head or heart decision. With this Knight of Swords in reverse, this could be another air sign. This could be your energy where you're not really moving on something. Maybe you're closing yourself off. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we have this Nine of Wands here where there's something that it's like you're just really trying your best to, like, standing on your head for someone. You're persevering, you're pushing through. And I feel like you're really going above and beyond what you're required to do. I feel that this is something that is, I want to say, selfless. We'll see. All right, so Gemini, you're coming through here as the Three of Wands. So with the Lovers being in the deck, this could be you waiting on someone to come back in. Maybe someone's gone. Maybe you haven't heard from someone since the deck. In the deck, it revealed no communication with the Eight of Wands in reverse. But there's something that you're waiting on. Maybe you're anxious about the future. Like, what does my future hold? What's going to happen? Where do I see myself in the next year or 5 years? Something along the lines of that, where I feel that you're waiting. I feel that the options are endless as to what it is, but I feel that for some of you, there's some uncertainty. Yeah, with this Eight of Swords, it's like you don't know what to do, what direction to take, what choices to, what's the right way to do it. And I think that maybe you do know. I'm sorry, this was crossing you. I meant to do that one first. So we'll go back here. You have a lot of options here. I think you guys you have the best of intentions. You're working hard, you're persevering, you're going above and beyond, maybe to try to do the thing that can help you sleep at night. So we have here the Three of Wands where you're waiting. Where do I see myself? What's going to happen? Where am I going to be? And here in the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Wands could be some struggles, some difficulties. trying to decide what it is that you, like, I feel like you're trying to see it. You're trying to figure it out. Like you can see him here. He's got all these obstacles coming at him, and he's like blocking them, like with a bow, like he's just like, okay, handling one thing at a time, like a rock star, just like being very, just handling all the obstacles that come at him, okay, because he feels that that's what he needs to do, that's going to put him in the direction for the whatever thing that he's waiting for to come in, or she. And we have the 8 of Swords in the foundation. So sometimes with Geminis, you guys can get in your head. And I know because I'm a Gemini sun. So, but sometimes you don't really know what's the right decision to make. Maybe you do know, but you don't trust yourself, or maybe you don't know, you want to make sure that it is the right thing, but maybe you're a little unsure because your mind's always going, and you can process stuff quicker than you can put it into words. It's like you can sum something up, and you're looking at someone and they're talking and they're trying to rationalize it out, and you're like, I already know where this is going, what the heck. But sometimes I think that you guys can have information overload to where it's too much information, and you don't really know what to do with that information because you just know too much, if that makes sense. Now, the next course of action here is you're going to make things harder. Maybe you're expecting something to be the worst. Maybe you're expecting something to end, or maybe you're expecting that things are going to be very difficult. I feel that this is something's going to end is what you're thinking. I feel like you're thinking the worst. Some of you could be concerned about finances in the near future. Maybe you're feeling like you're having to work hard to make ends meet. If this is financial, I do feel like this is more financial than, I feel like the past here, the love part is, the decision has been made. And I don't feel like the communication is going as well as it once was, because here with this Ace of Wands, I feel like it was going very well. A lot of attraction with someone, but I feel that that's on hold for now. Now here in the advice, we definitely have for you to begin something new. Just go out there. Don't worry about stuff. Don't stress about it. Just step off the ledge and have faith. And you have the all the tools and the ability to do it here with this Queen of Wands. Passionate, fiery, very creative. So I feel that you have the talent and the ability and the smartness and the all the tools that it takes to culminate this new beginning and make it happen. But I feel that you're stuck here with this 8 of Swords, like you're in your head about it, like, well, what if? So here we have the Page of Swords. This is in your hopes and fears. So with this being in your hopes, I feel that a lot of you are maybe hoping for a sign. You're hoping for some sort of truth to come through, some sort of clarity. Maybe someone to let you know something so that you can proceed forward. Some of you, though, this could have to do with maybe someone younger in your life. Maybe you have a concern for them. Here, moving out. This is holding on to something. Excuse me, I'm not quite sure what you're holding on to here, but we're going to clarify this and see what's up. I'm going to use this deck. All right. Please clarify the 7 of Cups for Gemini. Okay. feel like this options had to do with, okay, I don't think that this options now. I think that this is delusional, uncertainty, unclear, cloudiness, being misled, maybe financially. Um, Maybe you took a job opportunity, or maybe I feel like someone or something was not the way that you perceived them to be, and it left you feeling like, oh my gosh, five of coins, left you feeling out in the cold. What are the energies around the Seven of Wands for Gemini? Seven of Wands. Uncertainty again. We have more uncertainty. Eight of Swords, uncertainty. The Moon. I feel like some of you are waiting on something to reveal itself. And I feel like this has been going on for a long time. This is burden. I almost feel like the Emperor is going to show up here in reverse, because for some of you, I feel like this is some sort of manipulator that's in your environment that is messing with your mind. But I don't want to jump the gun yet. I'm sorry. Let's see. But we have the Moon here. We have secrets. You're waiting to find something out, to know for sure. But right now you're just standing there defending everything off. You're keeping your stance, but there's a sense of waiting here. Eight of Swords. Knowing what you need to do, but maybe you're just not wanting to make that decision. I think this being in the foundation, this is something that lies deep within your psyche with the Moon here, stuff that's hidden. A lot of times you guys do know what to do, but you don't always do it. All right, what are the energies around the Eight of Swords for Gemini? Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. So this isn't the first time you guys have been burned. I think you guys have been burned. You don't know what to do. I think you guys have had some relationships that were possibly maybe damaging in the past. This is too deep of a reading to do on YouTube for general. I shouldn't have done this one, but for some reason. All right. 10 of Wands. What are the energies around 10 of Wands for Gemini? Ten of Wands, please. That's the one that wanted to come out because he flipped over. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. So to me, this indicates a couple, which obviously because we have the Lovers here. But the communication is cut off. There's no more communication. And I think that to proceed forward, it's going to be a lot of work. Maybe this is something that you realize has ended with a fire sign or an air sign. But I think that that something is going to be difficult for this new beginning. Because something has reached completion and I feel like it's run its course. I feel like there were some secrets that were in the relationship, some secrets, some things that weren't disclosed, or maybe it was always like that, very secretive. All right, what's going on with this Five of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles for Gemini, please. Seven of Coins. Waiting for financial finances to get better, waiting for the all your hard work, all your labor to finally pay off, because I feel, again, I think I said this in the beginning, whatever this is you wanting to do things the proper way. And I think that this is kind of like self-sacrificing to some degree. Okay, what are the energies around this Fool? Energies around the Fool. So your position of advice is to begin something new. Now, I think that you guys are consciously going to do that here. I think you're consciously aware that something is going to change. I feel that it's going to affect your finances, but I think that you're willing to wait. You're working hard, you're persevering, and you're willing to wait and to do things the right way. And here we have the Fool. So it's a new beginning that you're being advised. Here again, another major arcana, Temperance. Use balance. Don't get too overwhelmed here. Don't get too many options here to where you feel overwhelmed and you can't make a decision. Because there is a new beginning that is advising you that you must take, and that they are advising you that you must take. And it's divine guidance. It's what's supposed to happen. And I think that some of you have surrendered to that, whether it's consciously or not. I don't know if that's making sense. This is really, I should have done just a 9-card. Queen of Wands. What are the energies around the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands. All right. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Gemini? Okay. Okay, Gemini. So right now, you are still waiting. You're not moving. And I think that that's probably what you're supposed to do, because you do have the ability. You do have the power. I think that you know that you can do what needs to be done, but there is waiting. You are waiting on something, no doubt about it. You're persevering, you're waiting. You're not clear or sure on what this is that you're defending or waiting on. But I think that you feel confident. I think that you know that something is going to be a burden, something is going to be challenging, something's going to be hard, difficult for you, but you're okay with that. Page of Swords. What are the energies around the Page of Swords? 4 of Coins. So, holding on. You're holding on for something. Maybe someone's asked you, with this Lovers here, wait on me to make my decision. Hang in there with me. You're hanging in there with this 10 of Wands. This could be a job. Wait, I'll let you know if you've got the job. Continue to do part-time. You can get on full-time with benefits later. Your hard work will pay off. You'll have this new beginning. That's everything that you desire financially. 4 of Coins. You'll be able to save money. Okay, so here we have the Wheel of Fortune. The outcome, the Wheel of Fortune. The outcome is still unknown with the Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel keeps turning. You could drop off here, you could drop off there, you could drop off there. 10s indicate completion. Karma. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? King of Coins, Page of Coins. So an offer, an opportunity to be maybe financially abundant, financially stable. Um, so I think for most of you that this is career. However it resonates with you, I don't know. But basically, you guys are doing what you've been asked to do. You've gone above and beyond. Um, you have the power to do whatever it is that you want to do if you will just go ahead and make a decision and do what you need to do, because I feel that you just have that power to do it. And maybe you're doing something because someone's asked you to, or you don't want to move out from these here. So you're just sitting there, you're waiting here, you're waiting. So you're waiting, but you have, I mean, you got the stuff going on here with this Queen of Wands. You can do it. But you're just holding out. You're waiting. Here she is. She's waiting. You're going to see what happens. This is interesting. All right, so I'm going to pull from this deck. What is the most beneficial information that Gemini needs to hear? I probably lost everybody during this reading, but I'm sorry. I just felt like I needed to do this spread for somebody. All right, so what is the one thing that Gemini needs to hear? Oh, okay, we'll take 5 things. Page of Swords, truth. The truth will come in. Everything will be fair, balanced. Save your money. And then here we have the Moon, and we have the 3 of Cups. So maybe you'll be celebrating whatever the success of this is, the generosity. You'll be able to save money. Finances will be better. You'll come out of this 5 of Coins. And then with this 3 of Cups and this Moon, I think this is 2 different things here. I think this is financial, and I think this is something back here where there's no communication. That surfaced again. There's no communication with someone, and it's this lover's third party. You're not communicating with someone. They're not being honest. There's some secrets. You don't quite understand what's going on with that situation. You're just uncertain with this Moon. There's things that are hidden. Then here, I think this is something totally different. This has to do with a new beginning financially. Some of you are working somewhere. Maybe you're focused on your work meanwhile, this is going on back at the back cave here. And then you guys are doing your own thing. You're pushing through. You're trying to do what's best for you, and just leaving this to on the back burner. Okay, so I don't know who in the world this resonated with. So let me know, guys, and I wish you the best. Thanks for watching. And if this didn't resonate, I'm sorry. It was meant to come out for somebody, though, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye, guys.